Alright, I'm gonna keep it up here just because I'm not wearing a shirt. But yeah, we're gonna keep working on the introduction. First, I'll say what I remember off of the introduction thus far, then I'll try and add a paragraph to it. And I think I'm gonna change the structure of this where like each recording I'm gonna try and have an extra two, just a new paragraph a day is my goal. And I'm just gonna have that done. Cause there's less than 14 paragraphs total, so by the time this ends, I should be good. Right? Let's start with putting it away and cool. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Like I said, my name is Oscar. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. Beth? Nice to meet you, Beth. Just to be clear, I'm not with the schools at all. This is nothing you're required to get. I'm actually a recent college grad from Minnesota. And I'm doing this internship to pay off my student debt. Plans to actually be debt-free by the end of the summer. And it's honestly been a blast. I've been here this is only my first week here in Missouri, and it's been a blast. Everyone's been super cool. Everyone's been really cool, you know. Yeah, everyone's been really. Yeah, everyone. I can't say the right thing to the wrong person. Let's go. Yeah, it's only my second week here, and everyone's been really cool. Basically, I just sit down with all the families and show some of our educational resources and a leadership development program. And in return, I gain skills, develop professional experience, and it helps me pay for school. It honestly doesn't even feel like a job. It's just like I get to actually make a difference in the community. And I've come to find in like my week here that everyone in the area is super big into education and super big into school. You know, I was just catching up with Miss Marilyn Monroe, and she was telling me that when it comes to education, it's super important because she just wants her kids to be able to like she knows like whether the kids want to go to school, whether the kids want to go to college, go to trade school, or they just want to start their own business, a good education is really what's necessary to help them get to that point, right? And I'm not really a parent yet by any stretch of the imagination, but I guess for you personally, why is education such a big deal for you? And that's all I got so far. Let's read it out loud, see what we missed, and then fail forward. We're gonna add a paragraph and get it rocking and rolling. Like I said, my name is Oscar, and I'm sorry I didn't catch yours. Nice to meet you. Okay, so I didn't ask her name. That's cool. Just to be clear, I'm not with the schools, and this is nothing you're required to get. I'm actually a recent college grad from Minnesota, and I'm doing this internship to help pay off my student debt. The plan is to be debt-free by the end of the summer. Miss Jones, it's actually my first week here in Missouri, and it's been a blast. I basically get to sit down with all the families here and show our educational resources in the leadership development program this summer. I get to help kids with learning their ABCs up through ACT and SAT prep. And in return, I gain experience, learn to run a business, and pay for school, and help tons of family. So I'm really excited for this summer because it doesn't just feel like a job to me, but that I'm actually making a difference in the community. I really have loved this area though, and all the people I have met have been so cool. I have noticed a lot of parents around here are really into their kids' education. It's like one mom was saying, telling me whether one mom was telling me whether the kids want to go to college, trade school, or start a business. We just want to provide them with everything we can, so that they have the option to choose what they want to do in life. Is it the same for you guys? I'm always curious because I'm not a parent yet, but why is it important to you that your kids get a great education? Okay, so the points that I missed asking her name. I missed the get to help kids with their ABCs up through ACT and SAT prep. And I have really loved this area, and all the people have been so cool is actually in the education is important section, not in the top. And I've noticed a lot of parents on here. It's like when mom was saying, when the kids trade school, start a business, then we just want to provide them with everything we can so that they have the options to choose what they want to do in life. We want to provide them with everything we can so that they have the options to choose what they want to do in life. Is it important? Is it the same for you guys? I'm always curious. I'm not a parent yet, but why is it important for you that your kids get a great education? Cool. And the next paragraph I'm going to implement is essentially we offer a system of apps and books that help young kids get excited about learning. Okay. We help it helps kids save time with schoolwork and studying, and helps the older ones get scholarships for college and develop skills. We're here to help families with kids at any level because everything they need to at any level have everything they need to excel and make life easier for the whole family. Okay. What's the next paragraph? It's nothing you have to get, but you'll probably recognize a lot of the families that have already bought these from me. You might know the Wheelers, or what about the Johnsons? Just names, essentially. Okay, cool. Start from the top, and then that'll be my take, and then I'll have another one in a couple days. But let's keep it rocking and rolling. Ready and go. Like I said, my name is Oscar. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. Beth? Nice to meet you, Beth. Just to be clear, I'm not with the schools at all, and this is nothing you're required to get. I'm actually a recent college grad from Minnesota, and I'm doing this internship to help pay off my student debt. That plans to actually be debt-free by the end of the summer. Yeah, it's only my first week here in Missouri, and it's been a blast. Yeah, and it's been a blast. I basically get to sit down with all the families and show our educational resources in the leadership development program this summer. I get to help kids with their ABCs up through ACT and SAT prep, and in return, I gain skills. Develop my. In return, I develop my skills, help pay for school, and I get to help. And I get to help make it different, help all the families. Yeah, it's actually been a blast because I feel like I get to make a difference. you know, yeah. And it's honestly been amazing. I actually love this area so far, and everyone's just been super cool. It's like one mom was telling me, I've been able to help, and I've noticed everyone in the area is really big on education. It's like one mom was telling me, whether the kids want to go to school, whether the kids want to go to college, trade school, or start their own business, or continue the family business. She just wants them to have all the education, all the tools. We just want to provide them with everything we can so that they have all the tools they need to go and do what they want to do in life. Is it the same for you guys? Awesome. Well, honestly, I'm not a parent yet, but I guess why is it important to you personally that your kids get a great education? Thanks. Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So essentially the idea behind what we get to do is we get to help kids. We have educational resources to help make it easier for parents to help their kids at home, help the kids save tons of time on schoolwork and studying, and also help the older kids get the scholarships that they need so they can go to college. Right now, you might recognize some of the families that have already picked this up for me. Okay, first off, it's nothing that you have to get, but you might recognize a lot of the families that have already picked this up for me. Like, you might know the Johnsons, the Myrtles, the Halls. Yeah, I've been catching up with everybody. I guess everybody, and then just names.